What is going on, guys? LSU Recruiting HQ back here again on this beautiful Saturday morning. It is February 25th, 2023, and we are here to report to you guys the end of the week stats for LSU athletics. Man, it has been a crazy week. It is always popping at LSU. There's always something going on. Y'all know that. LSU athletics, man, is in a great place right now. We got basketball going on, we got softball, baseball, gymnastics, all that stuff's going on. And then, of course, we're going to talk about football a little bit here. So let's go ahead and kick that off with the big news this weekend, or this week. Brian Polian being demoted to an off-the-field role. I'm glad they're keeping him on staff. He was a great recruiter. But obviously everybody knows the elephant in the room was special teams last year. So now LSU will be in the hunt for a new special teams coordinator. These things are kind of weary. You kind of think Brian Kelly probably had a plan for this, being that the announcement didn't come like as soon as the season ended. So he probably has a guy in mind that he's already targeted. So I don't really believe in throwing out names, especially if I don't know. Right, I've heard some names, seen some guys put out names there, but it's not something that I would go out on a limb and say those guys are like for sure in this thing. Cause I'm like, Brian Kelly's got his plan. He's gonna execute it the way he wants it. I have full confidence in whoever he hires, so I really don't need to do that much digging. I just need this guy to be able to teach 4 and 5 star guys how to tackle on special teams. That's it. Or fill gaps, or not give up fake field goals and blocked kicks. That's all I need. It's not that shouldn't be that big of a deal. But that's your LSU football break this week. We're going to talk about LSU basketball, men's basketball, and women's basketball, of course. LSU men's basketball gets back in the win column this week, a much-needed win. They played Vanderbilt on Wednesday night, and they come back with a 84-77 victory. KJ had a humongous game on Wednesday night, having 30 points and a double-double to go and to snap that 13-game losing streak. So your Fighting Tigers are back on the winning board. Man, it was getting rough out there with LSU Hoops. Started to lose a lot of faith, but I still got faith in Mac McMahon. I trust the process. I hope you guys at least give him some time. I know all this Will Wade stuff's coming around, but to clean up our program under the light they were in at the time, I can't fault anybody for making certain decisions like that. And like I said, I believe fully in Mac McMahon and the fact that he is going to win basketball games here. That is why he signed such a long deal, because he's going to be here for a while, and I think he's going to win a while he's here. All right, so LSU basketball, or women's basketball, they got a crack at Vanderbilt as well this week. They took care of business with a 19-point victory, scoring 82 points on the road at Memorial Coliseum up in Nashville. LSU women's basketball, man, is just continuing to roll. They had that hiccup against South Carolina where anybody loses to them, but you might think there might be a lag or a hangover with them. No, man, they just kept on trucking, and they continue to dominate the SEC as they officially clinched the second spot in the SEC last night. So they will be the number 2 seed in the SEC tournament once the postseason begins. So that's good news to hear. They are currently 26-1, 14-1 in SEC play. Vanderbilt, not so much. Not a great team. LSU baseball took on Southern this week. A rough start, actually. Thatcher Hurd had a tough outing. Getting going there in the first couple innings. They get 4 runs right off the bat. LSU's down 4-0. Everybody's freaking out, and then all they do is just go off for 18 unanswered. Trey Morgan hits for the cycle in order: single, double, triple, home run, which is an amazing feature. Now that you sit back and think of it, a cycle in general is amazing, but the fact that he did it in exact order is pretty dang wild. So like I said, they take care of business on Tuesday. If you're watching this now, you're probably watching this after the first two games of the Dell Diamond Round Rock Classic or whatever it's called. LSU took care of Kansas State on Friday. It was a slow, well-pitched ball game through 5 or 6 innings. LSU got the starter for K-State out, and the bats kind of opened up on the Kansas State bullpen. It was 1-1 going into the 6th inning, and the final score was 7-3. LSU had a big 7th or 8th inning there where they scored a bunch of runs and capitalized on a lot of Kansas State mistakes. The hitting conditions are just not great at this ballpark. It's cold. It's not very comfortable. And it's already a big ballpark, so the runs were at a premium early. Paul Skeens headlines the stories again. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts after a 6-inning, 12 strikeout performance last week. He is showing all the makings of being a certified number 1 Friday night guy. If you had any doubts, it sounds like he has answered those doubts with his performances. And I think going on this season, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be pretty comfortable with him pitching on Friday nights. If you're watching this on Saturday, they take on Iowa today at noon. They take on Sam Houston State on Sunday to cap that thing off. And then they stay in the state of Texas and head to UT on Tuesday night, which is a cool little trip that they're making. Hopefully they can come back with some victories. They're currently 5-0 on the season if you're watching this on Saturday, before the game on Saturday. Hopefully they're 6-0. LSU softball, man, they are rolling right now. They are sitting at 13-0, man. They haven't lost a game all year. They have a little, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like a mixture of games and teams coming in through. They're playing Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and UL Lafayette, like mismatching this weekend. They dominated last night, 11-0 win over A&M Corpus Christi, and they play UL Lafayette tonight. So that'll be something to watch out for. And the last thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to keep it short today, guys. Number 8, LSU Gymnastics on Friday Night Heights last night posted a great score of 197.975. They take down Alabama on the road. Your number 8 Fighting Tigers pick up a victory for the first time since 2019 in Alabama, which is kind of crazy that happened. The Tigers put together their second highest score of the season thanks to perfect 10s by both Haley Bryant and Aaliyah Finnegan. Aaliyah Finnegan has had a 10 in her 4th straight meet, which is kind of crazy. I thought I saw something that said that is the first time an LSU gymnast has recorded such an accomplishment like that, which is amazing with all the people that have come through that program. So LSU Gymnastics is rolling, LSU Softball, Baseball is rolling, LSU Women's Basketball is rolling. We just got to pick it up on the men's side, man. Maybe we can get a win today. They take on Ole Miss. That's certainly a winnable game for them. But who knows, man. It's been a long season for them. That's all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys have a great entire weekend. I know I will be watching baseball, softball, all this stuff all weekend. I hope you guys will too. I hope you guys will join me next time. I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.